But the Ringer now has, in their updated mock that was just updated yesterday on the 10th, they have Kahman Maluach falling to the Chicago Bulls at number 12. Now, for many people, this is going to be the perfect thing that they want. The thought process at one point of Kahman being a player that falls down to number 12 seemed really crazy. Now, the Ringer hasn't fallen down to number 12. My favorite mock draft, NBADraft.net, has him falling number 13th to the Atlanta Hawks. So seems to be some type of thought there that Kahman is a player that could fall in this draft. So if that ends up being the case, could the Bulls take advantage, and should the Bulls take advantage of it? Now, the Bulls haven't worked out Kahman. They haven't worked out a lot of first-round prospects, and maybe that is because they do believe that somebody could fall there when it comes down to it, whether it's Asa Newell or Kahman Maluach or whoever else it is. And so now you're looking at that and wondering to yourself, okay, is that going to be – can this really happen for the Chicago Bulls? And if it does, is this the best-case scenario for the Chicago Bulls if this were to happen? And I'll tell you what, it will be hard for the Bulls, if I'm the Chicago Bulls, to pass up on it. I've said it before, Kahman is not this surefire prospect that people try to make him out to be. There is still a potential for him to be a bust. There just is. When you look at how raw he is, some of his footwork on things, he could be slow in certain areas of the game. So there's that question. But I think when you look at it as well, like his shot blocking ability is there. 6.8 block percentage, 19 rebound percentage, even though he only got 6.6 rebounds per game. Those are things that really go favorable into him being able to do those things at a high level. Very efficient player who understands what he is and what he isn't. The question is how long is it going to take to Kahman is a solid starter for you at the NBA level? And that's a question that you have to have there. Now, luckily, we got Zach Collins. We still got Nikola Vucevic if the Bulls hold on to him. We even got Jalen Smith that can fill in for him a little bit. But this is a guy in Kahman that has legit size at 7 foot, almost a 7'7" wingspan. He's only 18 years old, 252 pounds. This is a guy that has a lot of potential when it all comes down to it. He's only been playing basketball for a few years as well, but that's where some of the concern comes in with Kahman. You guys know I'm never going to glaze anything and say and act like it's just all positive. No, there's still some concerns about it. Now, some of the data really does love him, but some of it is skewed pretty bad for him as well, right? When you look at Kahman Maluach and players that kind of have his type of profile, they literally usually turn into floor raisers on the defensive side of the ball, and the pick and roll defense that he does have is something that you're betting on the ceiling aspect of that more so than what he could be.